All right, this is a NECO question. This is the building plan for a National Examination Council question, which is NECO. And here I want to show you how to solve some problems, or all the problems that are associated with this particular building plan that you are looking at. All right, so this is the building plan, as I've said, and let me show you the specifications. All right, so here we have the specifications for this building drawing, and so let's look at it together as we have here. So building drawing option, it carries 70 marks, and the question says that diagram below, that's diagram that I showed you then, shows the ground floor plan of a residential building. Study the specifications given and answer the questions that follow. So these are the specifications, as you can see here. All right, so I want you to see it very well. That is why I'm moving like this. These are the specifications. Now for the building plan, or let me go to the question straight. So here we have question A. Draw to a scale of 1:100 the following views of the building. Roman figure 1, the floor plan. Roman figure 2, the front elevation. And question B says that on a scale of 1:50, draw a detailed section AA. And then we are asked to note, assume unspecified dimensions. All dimensions are in millimeters. Now, what I'm going to do here is that I'm going to divide this work into three. We are going to have 3 videos for the solution to these problems, and we are going to have 1 video for the floor plan, 1 video for the front elevation, and 1 video for the detailed section that we're asked to produce. Now, for the floor plan, as we are told that we are using a scale of 1:100, that means every dimension that are associated with the floor plan, we divide it by 100. Now, for the floor plan that we are to produce, let me show you what we are going to use in the construction of the floor plan. We are going to use the walls. We are going to use the walls, as we are told here that all walls 225 thick concrete hollow blocks with 12 mortar rendering on both sides. So that is talking about the thickness of the walls. So this 225 will be added with this 12 millimeters, and that will give us 237 millimeters. We now divide this 237 millimeters by 100, and that will give us 2.37. So just take 2 millimeters. So that means the thickness of the walls is 2 millimeters. Then, apart from the walls, we are also making use of the doors. And we have 3 doors here, 3 different doors here. We have D1, 2400 by 2100 ruler shutter. D2, 900 by 2100 timber flush door. And D3 is 750 by 2100 timber flush door. So in the doors, as you can see what I wrote here, the width of the door for the ruler shutter door, which is D1, the width of the door is 2400 millimeters, and the height is 2100 millimeters, as you can see here. Likewise, D2, 900 is the width, 2100 is the height, and then D3, 750 is the width, and 2100 is the height of the door. So take note of that. Then let's come to windows. That is third thing that we want to use in the floor plan. So that is the windows. So the windows, we have W1, 1400 by 1100 glass louvered. So the height of the window is 1400 and the width is 1200. And for W2, the height is 600, the width is 600, is also a glass louvered door. So those are the 3 specifications that we want to use, or the dimensions, or the things that we want to make use of in producing or in constructing the floor plan the walls, the doors, and the windows with these given dimensions. Alright, now you are watching my video on YouTube for the first time for technical drawing. You are welcome to His Grace Tutor. This is where technical drawing is explained, is done, not animated, and is done in real form. You will see how the instruments are handled, and I will show you how you are to handle the instrument, how you are to take the measurement in constructing whatever you're asked to construct or whatever you're asked to draw. So if you are watching my video for the first time, as I said, you are welcome, and I will advise you, if you are a technical drawing student, subscribe to this YouTube channel and then put on notification bell so that whenever I upload a new video, you'll be notified. And I will employ you to tell your friends who are also technical drawing students about this YouTube channel. Tell them to encourage them to subscribe, encourage them to like my videos, and also to share my videos with their friends who are also technical drawing students. So you're welcome, and let's go and look at how this work will be done. As I said, that we are making use of the walls, we are making use of the doors, we are making use of the windows, and the scale that we have to use is 1:100. That means we are dividing every dimension that we have to use by 100 for the floor plan and also for the front elevation. But here we are only working on the floor plan. Now let's go. Now what I've done here is that I've replicated the given plan. I've replicated the given plan, and that's what you need to do. As this plan is given here, you draw everything that you see here. All these black lines or dark lines that you see here, they are what I'm saying you should draw, not these ones that are used for dimensions. You don't need to draw these ones, but these ones that are dark, so you draw them, so you replicate them as I've done there. And then next thing that you need to do after that is to take the thickness of the walls. So what I've just done here is that I've replicated it, though I've not completed it for a reason, so that you can see what I'm going to do. That's why I've not completed it. So the next thing that we are going to do here is that we take the thickness of the walls, and all these walls that you see here, all this line that you see here, they are external part of the walls. So what we want to do now is that, as I said, that the thickness of the wall is 2 millimeters. So I've taken a measurement of 2 millimeters from here to here, 2 millimeters from here to here, 2 millimeters from here to here. You are not to take it outside, because as I said that these are external part of these lines. They represent the external part of the walls. So what we are going to do here is that, so I'm using my red pen for thin continuous line. So you draw this for the thickness of the walls, and then so you draw this for the thickness of the walls, and then here also you draw this for the thickness of the walls. Alright, so I believe you can see it. Then also for this also, so we draw for thickness of this. So this also for the thickness of this wall. This is also for the thickness of this wall. I believe you can see what I'm doing. So this also is for the thickness of this wall, and here also. So we take this for the thickness of the wall, and this is also for the thickness of the wall. So I believe you can see this. Alright, so I believe we can see this very, very well. Alright, so now so let's look at what we have. Okay, so I will still need to take the thickness of the wall here, which is 2 millimeters. So just take a measurement of 2 millimeters for this one. You can just take it on one side. Once you take it on one side, don't take it on the other side. Okay, so this is it. So I also need to take 2 millimeters here. So this is 2 millimeters. Now we also need to take 2 millimeters in. Okay. All right, so I believe you can see what I'm doing very well. All right, the next thing that I'm going to do here is that I want to fix the windows. I want to fix the windows. Here we have W1. Here we have W1, and if we go to the specification W1, so here we are only using the width. We are using the width in the plan. We are not using the height of the window in the plan. We are only using the width in the plan. So the width is W1, the width is 1200, and W2, the width is 600. So this 1200, we divide it by 100, and that will give us 12 millimeters. So I will take a measurement. So and you need to try as much as possible to centralize the window. That means to put the window in the middle. So we have this W1, we have it here, we have it here. So just try as much as possible to centralize it. So it is 12 millimeters. It is 12 millimeters. So I can place it somewhere here. So 12 millimeters. So this should be okay from here to here. So this is 12 millimeters. So this is okay. So this is 12 millimeters. So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to make this line a thick line. So likewise this. Alright, and then so to show the presence of the window here, I will draw two thick lines here. So that is the window. That is the window. Also, here we also have W1. We have W1 here. We have W1 here. We have W1 here. Here and here. Likewise here. So I don't want to hide anything from you. So let's see. So I will also centralize it. Just try to centralize it. So I think from here to here, it is 12 millimeters. It is 12 millimeters. Okay. Alright, so the window is there now. So the window is there now. So then we also have another window here. We have another window here, W1. So we have it here. 12 millimeters. don't have to rush, just take your time to do this work. I'm putting the window there now. Okay, so I believe you can see that. So we also have another W1 here. Alright, so I've put the windows W1, then W2. So as we have here, so the width of that is 600. We have one here, we have one here. So I will put these ones, then I will pause the video and put the rest. Then I will make this line, I will make them thick. So then we come and do that of the doors. So 6 millimeters. 6 millimeters, try to centralize the windows. So here I also have another one. Okay. Alright, so I've put the two windows which are W2 with that of W1. So I will put the rest of the windows, then I will come back and show you the next thing that we have to do. Alright, so the next thing that we are going to do here, I've fixed all the windows. So the next thing that we want to fix here are the doors that we have here. So we have the doors here where we have D2, this is D1, this is D2, this is D2, D3, D3, and D3. So we are going to fix all these doors as you can see here. So let's see how this is going to be done, and we first look at the specification for the doors. So as we can see here, for D1 the width is 2400 by 100 will give us 24, and we are only using the width here, as I've said before, that we are using the width for the doors here. So for D2, 900 by 100 will give us 9, and for D3, 750 by 100 will give us 7.5. So that is what we are going to do here. So let's start with that of the D1. D1 is the roller shutter door, as we have been told, is the roller shutter door. So we have D1 here in the garage here. So we have D1 2400 by 100 will give us 24. So what we are going to do is that I'm going to take a measurement of 24 millimeters. So 24 millimeters. So looking at what we have here, So looking at what we have here, so starting from here, then this is 24. So this is 24. So here I project a vertical line here, and here is also a vertical line. So for the ruler shutter door, so I'm going to use short dashes line. Alright, so that is for the roller shutter door that we have there. That is D1. That is D1. So let me take a little distance in a little bit. Okay, so that is for the roller shutter door. That's for the roller shutter door. Alright, so the next one is to fix. We have a door, so we have D2 here, D2 here. So I'm going to fix those two. So for D2, the width is 900 millimeters. 900 millimeters. So just take a measurement of 2 millimeters away, or let me take it as 1 millimeter away from here. Then you take 9. So from here to here, this is 9 millimeters. So 9 millimeters. So if you look at this door, so we have it like an arc. So it's an arc here. So we have it is curved like this. So I'm going to do that. So I've taken a measurement of 9 millimeters from here to here. So I just put the pinpoint on my compass here at this point here. Put the pinpoint on my compass at this point and extend it to this point. So I may need to adjust. I need to adjust this a little bit. So put the pinpoint on my compass at this point here, and I will extend it to this point here. Then I will draw an arc like this. Okay. So also, so for the door that we have here, so I need to shift this wall. I need to shift it in a little bit. So I'm going to adjust that. Alright, I've shifted it. I'm able to shift it because we're not giving dimensions for that. So that's why I shifted it in. We're not giving dimensions, and we have been told that we should assume any dimension. Wherever my dimension is not specified, we should assume it. So that's why I'm able to shift it. So I have to be careful here. Alright, I'm able to draw it. So that is the door there. So the next thing I'm going to do is that I'll make this line. I'll make this line thick from here to here. So this will be a thick line, and also this will be a thick line. Okay, and this will also be a thick line from here to here. This will also be a thick line from here to here, and then this will be a thick line. Alright, so I believe we can see it. So the next thing that we are going to do is to fix. So I'll fix all the doors. You have seen I've done 2, so I'm going to do the rest while I pause the video. After that, I'll come back and show you the next thing and tell you the next thing that we have to do. Alright, let's do the doors together. So let's see them. So with this 9, I'm still drawing that of D2. So D2, and then we also have another D2 around here. So we have D2 around here. So this door is opened outside here. So this is D2 here. This one is D2. Then, so we also have another D2 around, we have it here. So I'm looking at the specifications or the plan. So we have all this in the plan, and we also have another door. So we have another door around here. So I take a measurement of 9 millimeters. So that's 9 millimeters. So I put okay. Right. So from here, draw a thin continuous line here. So that's the door. That place, that is D2. So we also have another door here. So we have a door around here. All right, so we have another D2 here. All right, so then where do we have D2 again? Okay, the rest is D3. The rest is D3. So we have D3 here, and we also have D3 here. So specifications for D3, so dimensions for D3 as we have here is 7.5. Take a measurement of 7.5 millimeters. So 7.5 millimeters. So 7.5 millimeters. Today is 7.5. So we have one door here. We have a door here. And we also have a door around here. Alright, I've fixed all the doors. So the next thing that we are going to do here is to make these lines thick lines. So make them thick lines. Okay. So I believe you can see what I'm doing. Okay. This line is not supposed to be a thick line. So it's not supposed to be a thick line. So the door is opened outside, so it's not supposed to be a thick line. So this line Alright, so this line, you need to make them thick, and that's what I'm doing here. So I also need to make this line a thick line. Okay. Alright, so this is the floor plan. So we have completed it, and after you have taken the walls, so the next thing is to label or to write the names of each of the compartments of the building. So that is what I've done here, and then so write floor plan and the scale of 1:100. So once you are done with this, that means you have completed the work. So thank you for watching and thank you for listening. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel if you have not subscribed. Put on the notification bell so that whenever I upload a new video, you'll be notified, and share my videos with your friends who are also technical drawing students. Thank you for listening and thank you for watching. Don't forget to practice, and God bless you.